Welcome back, everybody. Today we're doing Billy Idol White Wedding, Part 1.
Yes, I was just asking Philip what the part 1 meant, and he was not sure. So maybe if you know, you can let us know in the comments.
She likes me ask me questions as if I know everything, even though there's a place called Google. But I just actually refer to you guys to give me all the answers, and then I come back and talk to her and make myself sound smart. So thank you for supporting me in that, guys. And
Yes.
Part 1 is what we're getting into today. But like Sam was saying, we have no idea about Part 2. So if there is, in fact, a Part 2 to this, and we should check it out,
Yeah,
drop
know.
a comment. Yeah. And the first song that we did from Billy Idol was Rebel Yell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. That was cool.
It was great. I loved it. We were introduced to his punk rock image in that one as well. The blonde, spiky hair, yelling
kind
into
of
the
came
camera.
as like iconic image, apparently.
Yeah. And that bad boy image came through on that track as well. Rebel Yell. And actually, we got to introduce to Billy Idol from one of our sponsors, Bobby, who supported us on that video. So thank you so much,
now
Bobby.
We're going to continue down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, we got here because you guys had recommended White Wedding in the comments.
Yes.
And this is apparently a huge hit from the 80s.
Yeah, 1982.
Yeah, it did super well in terms of rock anthems in the 80s, which is, seemingly the going theme of the 80s is rock anthems.
Yes.
So I loved Billy Idol's first song that we got into. I was rocking out hard in that one, which a couple years ago would have never happened, me saying I was rocking out hard to anything. But here we are. We've arrived.
You've surprised yourself very much on this journey.
Not just me, you
We
as
both
well,
have.
Samantha.
We both
Yeah.
have, yes.
So anyways, let's find out about White Wedding. If you enjoy the video, hit that like button for us, guys.
Hey little sister, what have you done? Hey little sister, who's the only one? Hey little sister, who's your Superman? Hey little sister, who's the one you want? Hey little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Hey little sister, who is it you're with? Hey little sister, what's your spicy wish? Hey little sister, shotgun, oh yeah. Hey little sister, who's your Superman? Hey little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again.
All right, this is maybe should have been a 2-part series of the song first and then the video, because video
There's
is
a lot
highly
going on.
distracting to me at this point. Clearly, Billy's image that we got exposed to in the first video that we did really stands out. I mean, as soon as he hits the camera, he really captivates you.
With his like bleach blonde hair.
Yeah, and even just his like demeanor, like you can tell he comes off as really confident, like rocker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He really captures you in the camera. It's not like you don't feel like he's playing a persona. Clearly, that's part of him, right? He is
Yeah.
playing a persona to
Yeah.
a degree, but it feels authentic. You look at him and you're like, that's that guy. That he's crazy.
Yeah, he's also like it's almost like when he's looking into the camera, I feel like he like is staring into your soul. That's what I feel like, at least.
So, what are you thinking about the song or the video? What thoughts do you want to add for me?
Well, I
Samantha?
mean, you know me with the visuals, so I'm like all wrapped up in that right now. But
All
I
right,
feel
well,
like
what's going on there?
it's very interesting because I feel like it has this contradictory image between, obviously there's all this imagery of like leather and kind of this like gothic dark vibe, but at the same time they're in a church and she's in a wedding dress, so it's almost like kind of, I don't want to say anti-religious, but it's almost like he's playing like on these two ends of like two things going against each other type thing. And I think that kind of goes with what he's saying of like, it's a nice day to start again. It's almost like he's being sarcastic, saying it's like a nice day for a white wedding. So I feel like he's kind of like pushing back against like marriage and relationships in it potentially. It's kind of what I'm getting.
I definitely don't think it's in favor of marriage. That's for sure. Like you said, a lot of interesting visuals. Crosses are everywhere, including on him. He's wearing crossed earrings, crossed on his chest.
The whole like little sister thing threw me off too, because like a nun is called a sister. So I was like, is that like a play on words? Or
Yeah, like you said, a lot of religious imagery and sentiment here, and I think that plays into the idea of weddings, right? I think it's interesting because even today you look at weddings and why people get married, and for a long time the context was you got married in the eyes of God, and that was super important, and that's where marriage kind of translated from, and why it was so important was back in the day it was like can I have your hand in marriage? It's like things have changed a little bit today in that people get married and 50% of people get divorced, which is fine. But I just look at back at this, how long ago, right? 40 years ago, and he's kind of poking holes at the idea of marriage then, being like, people act like oh, I'm doing the right thing by getting married, but really you're just doing it because everybody's telling you to. And that's what I got from that pointing vibe, was like everybody's pointing, telling you go get married. That's what you have to do. And he's kind of taking the other approach of being like, you guys are saying, getting the white wedding is this magical thing, and maybe it's not.
Yeah, and I think he's like showing imagery too, right, of this like what you would take as this picture perfect thing, and like putting, like you said, putting holes in it with like when he put the ring on her finger and like she started bleeding and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyways, we've clearly
the song is like catchy though.
That's what I was about to say. We clearly jumped into the music video, so we'll add our closing thoughts about the song at the end.
Hey, little sister, what's your vice wish? Hey, little sister, shotgun, oh yeah. Hey, little sister, who's your Superman? Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again.
I like the like grittiness of his vocal in this.
Yeah, I mean that really what I felt in the last one, whereas Rebel Yell was that grittiness. It's a really nice blend of gritty and smooth at the same time.
Yeah.
Especially for like a rock anthem, or
even when he's doing almost like his little scream or like his yell thing. Like it's not like it's still smooth enough that it sounds good in your ear.
He's really got a great mix of the punk rock vibe
Yes.
coming together.
Yep.
And that's through his vocal. In terms of the song, I really love that driving bass groove that was in it. And
It just makes you want to dance.
and then really, playing off that with a simple riff that really stands out. And I think I've heard that in a commercial or something before.
Yeah.
Just that one part of that riff, which is so interesting to me because like I feel like the commercials I may have heard that in were not translating to Billy Idol at all in his image.
Did you recognize like any of the vocal or no? Just like the instrumentation portion?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just the instrumentation. And so I mean, the song was great groove, like we talked about with his vocal, really enjoyable. I'm not entirely sure what the song represents, but I think it was more of in its entirety, just what Billy Idol seemingly represents was this rebelliousness.
Yeah.
And, trying to stir controversy, I guess, to some degree, but, push back against the social norms. And I feel like that's probably what Billy Idol might represent, but you guys can give us more
Yes,
insight.
let us know in those comments.
You got any closing thoughts you want to add, Sam?
I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I thought the groove was good. A little bit abstract to me, like I said, like you said. So I'm not 100% sure of the meaning, but like listening to it, the experience and the kind of the vibe of listening to it, I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it was a banger. All right, guys.
2
give
for
us
2
more-
for me.
Yeah, I would agree. He's both songs fantastic. Give us some more insights down below if we should check out more from Billy Idol. I think this is his 2 most popular songs, but sometimes you guys are great with the hidden gems that lots of people like,
Yes.
but maybe the charts didn't pick up. So let us know down below. Hit that comment section, hit the like button, and have a great day.
See you next time, guys.